We as humans like to believe we're all born the same. Whether males or females, when it comes to opportunities, we like to keep it equal. But is that really the case for sports? Does gender matter when it comes to the playing field? Is it fair to categorize men and women as the same? Or should we acknowledge the differences? But in the end, it all comes down to the level playing field. The Sex Discrimination Act 1984 states that it is illegal to discriminate a person based on their gender. Yet sporting events around the world has male and female divisions. If men and women are not to be discriminated, shouldn't there be only one division? Or is this made to compensate the physical differences between males and females? For this question, we needed to investigate through the eyes of the general public. Currently in Australia, do men and women have equal rights?
I feel that they do have equal rights.
In some ways yes, some ways no.
I think that they do in many things.
Yeah, they're pretty equal, but nah, probs not.
I don't think they have equal rights.
I don't think men and women have equal rights.
If so, why do women and men compete separately in sports?
They have different abilities, therefore they're divided, and I think that there's always been a division between the two sexes.
Because different physical sizes, different skill levels. I don't know, it's just always been that way.
Because currently men play at a higher standard than women.
Alright.
They can't really distribute it that they don't.
Should women be allowed to compete in men's games?
For their safety, I feel like for some contact games it could be quite dangerous.
It's their choice. If they want to play rugby, then that's fine. If they want to play whatever sport men play, then that's fine.
Yes, I think if they are up to the job, then I think they should be able to.
Depends which sport. Footy, they might get a bit smashed up, and probs won't compete at the same level.
I think women, to an extent, should be allowed to compete in men's games, but it depends on the game. Like, if the game is physical and there's a chance the woman could get seriously hurt, then no.
Yes, because men and women should be treated equally.
Should gender be distinguished in sports?
I feel it should. I feel because in everything there's always going to be something dividing the two.
Yes, I think there should be different leagues because men can handle more physically dominant sports.
Yeah, I guess I could then. But our society isn't really built up like that, so it'd be a hard job.
No, it should not be distinguished in sports. Men and women have the same abilities.
I think, again, in some sports, I think it's necessary for gender to be distinguished. But like, I myself am a massive feminist, so like, I only say that in the respect of keeping women safe, because I just don't think men would not necessarily hurt the women all the time in those contact sports.
It seems that most of the people we interviewed are aware of gender inequalities in sport. However, most of them feel that women are less physically capable than men, and therefore should not be allowed to compete with men for their own safety. Though some may disagree, it is obvious that males are physically stronger than females in general. Therefore, forcing females to compete in male divisions would be unfair. But there is no point in stopping female athletes to compete in male divisions if they qualify, or if they so desire. It will only be fair if female athletes are willing to do so and accept the greater challenge that male opponents may provide. However, not all sports require physical strength. Some skill-based sports such as shooting, archery, and curling do not require physical strength, though there are still male and female divisions in those sports. It will be a great initiative if organizations such as the International Olympic Committee would lead the trend and start organizing more mixed gender games. Although at times the playing fields may be uneven, it is our endeavor to flatten it out for the greater good of sporting, amateur or professional.